Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. To the air, it's Iamaleava. That is broken up and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Here we go. First third down of the game. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Past the 30. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Miami of Ohio. There was no catching him that time. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Grab down the middle, it's Singleton. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Receivers are bunched together. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And he'll set up to throw. Now there's the stiff arm. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives him more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
3rd down and a mile. Looking to throw for it. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Irish. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Quick throw over the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers between the safeties for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's in the clear. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And he stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. The Red Hawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
6th play of the drive coming up. Quick throw, the catch is made. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Redhawks line it up with 1st and goal.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
They'll try to run this one in. He's swarmed by the defense. Second down and goal upcoming. The fullback takes a turn running the football. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Redhawks.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield. It's Iamaleava. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Looks to the left for a quick throw. What a catch!
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Oh, he's bringing it back. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Miami of Ohio. A huge defensive score. Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage. drive. Quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up the fourth down.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man steps out at the 28. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back. It's Iamaleava. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the ball is picked off. He could go. Inside the 40. At the 30 now. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? To the air. It's Young. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Great job by this defense against the screen. Quarterback's trying to bait this defense. Seemed to me he was underestimating the speed of that pass rush. Good job of bringing him down for that sack.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Play action here on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Benson. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Iamaleava. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Just flings it out of bounds with a pass rush closing in. Now here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. 1st and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Fresno State. The defense contributes 6 points.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to pass. It's Young. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense produces 6 points. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Chris, I don't know what's more impressive, the catch or getting his foot down and having the awareness to know exactly where he was. Not just the marker, but the sideline to be able to get a foot inbounds.
Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Young. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Crosses the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to throw. It's Young. The pocket breaking down. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Tough position here. 2nd and long from the 14. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Extending the play now. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Throws it to the right. Wide open downfield. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is short, and that's going to be returnable. They better get down to cover this. And the ball to the ground. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The pass rush closing in. Caught near the sideline. It's Love. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. Back to pass. It's Young. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Defense is coming after him. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. Working for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he throws his third interception of the day. Defense creates a big turnover, and that'll end the quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking for the wide out. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to throw. It's Young. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fresno State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on them, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Here he goes. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Leaning on the run game here late. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Scanning the field. It's Young. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it in the open.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Toss it to the back, running left. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Oh, the pass Pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Maliava. Bringing pressure. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. Pressure is coming. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. He escapes the pocket. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Texas. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
In those college football, you're going to have your highs and lows. They had big expectations today, Kirk. They just fall short, couldn't get it done.
Well, Chris, we sat down and talked to them, and you're right. They put a lot into this